top three or top three?
Well, my top three, not in any particular order, although perhaps...
No, go with the top, go with number one first.
All right, number one. The number one pie, no question, the number one pie on this table is the rhubarb strawberry or strawberry rhubarb pie. I think we're all in agreement on that.
Agreement.
Tremendous
This one
pie.
is beautiful presentation.
Lovely.
Also came in a lovely box.
Yes. Good for hats, if anyone has a hat leaving the pie part.
And it was good despite Liane not whipping the whipped cream enough.
Yes.
And our choice has nothing to do really with the present with the whipped cream or the hat box.
Okay, that's number one. Okay, good.
Okay, great.
Now, what do you have for number two, you guys? Because I struggle with number two.
Well, I have a tie for number two, so it's tough.
Okay, who are your two tied?
I think the peach pie has to be in the mix. It has to be in the mix.
Okay.
I agree.
The peach pie sparkles.
It also has
Lovely
look at
goodness.
It is the one with the best flaking pastry.
Yeah, you're right on the pastry.
It is, and like just all those flaky layers.
Yes.
Okay, so it's
Definitely the best pastry.
Did you give that a 10? I gave it a 9, but now I'm thinking I should have given it a 10 for the crust.
I gave it a 9 because I felt that it could have been a bit browner
pale.
on the top.
You're right, they're pale.
But the flaking is by far the best flaking pastry that we have.
Best flaking.
Why does it matter if it's a 9 or a 10? Why do the numbers matter?
Well, if it was 10, it would be perfect, and it's not quite perfect.
It's a backwash there. Fortunately, it's just from
Because it's a little on the pale side, but as Stephanie said, the layers.
Was the peach pie in your top 3 as well? It was in my top 3.
It was in the top 4.
Okay.
So we call. Should we call that number 2 or number 3? Maybe we can quibble in a minute about that.
Yeah. Well, it was my number 2.
Okay.
It was my number 2 too.
All right, then
So
I'll give
we'll
it number
see.
2.
Well, no, we'll see because there may be a war on number 3.
But I think
Okay.
3 is going to be a bit more contentious.
Okay.
I hope so.
Where were you for number 3, Richard?
My choice for number 3, and this took a lot of reflection, and it was a very difficult choice, but I think I'm going with a little pie there. The Durval Fruit Fantastic Splendor type pie.
All right, that is the Saskatoon
What is
peach
it?
pie. Stephanie thinks it might have rhubarb in it. It does have rhubarb in it. Yes, it does. You're right, Stephanie. Again. So yeah,
I mean, but
I agree.
appearance
It was
is
beautiful.
It may have been the most beautiful pie.
an oak leaf. It's got an oak leaf there. It's just spectacular.
Is that an oak leaf?
Yep.
You sure that's oak?
It has the
Yes.
most buttery pastry, definitely, and I love
buttery
how
pastry.
brown it is. The pastry is very buttery and flaky.
This pie looks like it may have been baked in a brown paper bag. It is such a beautiful golden topping. I was hoping.
Topping is lovely, even.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh,
It's a bit caramelized. You know, it's got a lovely golden to golden brown caramely kind of tone on the top. It's gorgeous.
I loved the crust,
Yes.
but I did not like the filling.
Oh.
It's a bit chunky for me because it's so many different bits and a bit chunky. And also, I'm not a big fan of Saskatoon, so that's my personal preference. Richard here is an expert in Saskatoon berries and loves them. They're not my favorite. It did not make my top 3 because of that, although it really was in quite a tie with my top 3.